My name is John Simpson, and I am President and Chairman of the On Course Foundation, and this is my event for the injured servicemen here. The inspiration was firstly the charity, and I'm disabled myself. I have a brace on my leg since I was 13 years old, and I was introduced to golf early on as the only game that if you're handicapped you can play on a level playing field with able-bodied people, and I thought, well, that sounds interesting. So I started playing, and the rest is history, as they say.
The Simpson Cup is a Ryder Cup style event. It features 13 participants from Great Britain versus 13 participants from the States. And these participants are wounded, injured and sick veterans. What it means to them is everything. It's the highlight of their golfing calendar. They work so hard at our coaching events to work on their game, to make the team, and to be with their brothers in arms. They share a common bond through injury. They love getting together with the nations across the pond. And it's fierce competition, but a lot of friendship too.
My name is Greg Stevenson. I'm part of the UK team.
My name is Nick Kimmel. I'm from San Diego, California.
Greg Phillips, and I am the 2021 Simpson Cup captain, Team GB.
I am the longest reigning captain for Team USA.
I was British Army engineer. I served with the 5-9 Commando Regiment, and I was injured out in Afghanistan in 2009.
I was in the United States Marine Corps as a combat engineer, and in 2011 I ended up getting hurt.
Just the ability of some of these guys and the adversity they've come through to be able to play to that level, it's inspiring for me. I'm an amputee myself, but some of these guys have just taken it to another level, and it's really impressive.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you were kind of one of the first members of On Course, right?
Yeah.
This is my very first.
This is your first one.
Yep.
I was in the cohort where John was invited to speak to the guys at Headley Court, which is kind of like the equivalent to Walter Reed over here. I didn't even have prosthetic legs, and John Simpson came in and just said, pick up golf, it's cool, you're not going to play rugby anymore, have a go. That no-nonsense approach that really helped me.
A buddy of mine was a PGA professional back home in England. He asked me to come out on the course, hit some balls, have a walk around, part of my rehabilitation. He stumbled upon a leaflet for the On Course Foundation at a golf event he was playing at. Said, what do you think of this? Have a look, let's get you involved. And haven't looked back from day one.
It's like two-pronged for me. It's like, the first thing is, you've seen the guys hit the ball. There's such, it's all competitive. It's really cool to see guys with the ability they've got to. The second thing is, how they've faced adversity. I think it says a lot about your character, and that's what I love about golf. It is what it is. It's a fair game. Handicap system rocks, so get on with it, and which suits the military mentality so much, It's very cool.
Most people struggle with golf with two arms. You play with one, and your swing, I saw you hit some really beautiful shots, especially your iron shots, to be able to hit it crisp. Like, how the heck do you do that?
A lot of practice.
It's just like Nick today, one of the American guys, who's a triple amputee, and he can play
incredible.
That guy can hit real golf shots, and it's so impressive to watch.
Playing with Nick today and just seeing how he has pushed those boundaries, in a really respectful way.
Yeah.
He is kicking ass. And to see somebody, stood there with bilateral above knee, prosthetics, and an arm, hitting the ball like that, out-driving me on many holes. That's what the foundation represents, and that's so cool.
It's a huge point of pride that I even made the team, and then to be able to play against guys from across the pond it's a really neat event, and there's definitely nothing like it.
We're all in the same boat. We all have the same mindset and the same banter, the same sense of humor. We all give each other a hard time, and it was like being back on a unit again. You didn't feel self-conscious, about your injuries. It was comfortable, and it was life-changing, really.
It's something so difficult to explain and express. the honor. It's a hell of an honor just to be on Team USA. But for somebody to look at you and go, hey, you are worthy of being the captain, I was in tears, you know?
It's about being part of something again that you miss when you leave the military. You know, it's having that brotherhood and that sense of belonging to something. And we get that. It's a great event.
So I knew this was going to be a special day. You know, you put the iconic Creek Club and some of the best injured war veteran golfers together. You know it's going to be special, but I don't think I was quite prepared for the emotional response to seeing these golfers perform the way they do. Watching someone like Nick hit a golf ball well, by the way, without any legs and with just one arm is something that I'm going to remember for a really long time. And I think one of the things that is so special about the On-Course Foundation is, yes, they have the Simpson Cup and they bring people here, but they're using golf as a way to help injured war veterans get back to their life, and even more so, giving them the opportunity to have a job in golf. Just can't say enough about John Simpson and the crew here, and honestly, the staff at the Creek. This place is playing beautifully, and you know, tequila.
This is a day that I'm going to remember for a really long time.